if you're composing for a movie, you have a chance to see the film and make a soundtrack that fits the film. And in this case, I have to make these soundtracks before any of the films exist. So I have to kind of imagine what filmmakers might want out of a soundtrack and try and provide that. And so it's exciting for me because I get to see the work that these filmmakers do interpreting my scores, and many of them interpret them in ways that I couldn't have dreamed of. They bring out things in this music that I didn't even know was there. So it's an inspiring process for me to be able to collaborate in kind of this disjointed way with these filmmakers.
Yeah, such anticipation. And Raul, so you've been the music director of the Metropolitan Youth Symphony for about 3 years now?
That's correct. This was the end of my third season.
All right. And so the festival's told me that we're embarking on a really exciting new collaboration with you and the symphony. Why don't you share a little more about that?
Yeah, it is very exciting. So the Metropolitan Youth Symphony here in Portland, Oregon, we have 15 ensembles, orchestras, bands, jazz. We have close to 600 students. So it's a lot of talent. And when I learned about the festival, first of all, I was just blown away by all the short films that these young filmmakers are creating. And then I learned that they create those films inspired by Nathan's music. So it just seemed like a really natural fit to get all of that talent from those young filmmakers and from Nathan, who's a magnificent composer and organ player, and combine that with the talent in the Metropolitan Youth Symphony, all of our performers, but also with local young composers and arrangers through our partnership with the Young Composers Project here in Portland. That's a program of Fear No Music, a contemporary music collective here in town. So we're having local young composers arrange Nathan's music for full orchestra. And just like Nathan was saying, the pipe organ in a way emulates a full orchestra. So it's going to be really exciting to hear these pieces performed live by our most advanced full symphony orchestra, with the films being played also live. This is going to be in January of 2020. And it was just kind of the perfect storm of just raw talent from all of these young people.
Yeah, I bet. And so just to repeat, that concert where the audience is going to be able to hear films from the festival, as well as, see those films, as well as hear the music performed by musicians of the Metropolitan Youth Symphony, is going to be January 12th, 2020, correct?
Newmark Theater.
At the Newmark Theater, that's right. And so, Nathan, that has to be really incredible for you to have your work translated for a full orchestra. Tell us how you feel about that.
This is a dream for any composer. It's a very unique opportunity. I think I speak for a lot of composers, especially film scorers, who imagine things in their head that they can't possibly perform on their own. And this is about as close as you can come with one instrument to replicating the sound of an orchestra, but of course it's not the same, and that has always been the ultimate goal in film scoring, is to have, a full symphony or music ensemble performing the scores. So personally, to be able to have that opportunity to hear these scores reimagined and rearranged in that way is thrilling. But the other aspect of it that I think is really exciting is one of the missions of the festival is to give young artists a platform to share their stories. And that's what happens for the filmmakers. The music is that platform for them. And that's now going to be able to happen on the music side of things as well. Through this project, there'll be a number of young composers that are going to be able to share their stories and express their own musical personalities through the way that they transcribe this music. So I think it's such an inspiring thing for everybody involved.
Yeah. Thank you to you both. We're so glad to have you both here. What you're doing to support and celebrate young artists is truly amazing. Speaking of which, I actually understand that we have some pretty nervous filmmakers here tonight with us. So let's send it over to Olivia on the red carpet.
We're at the red carpet. We have a lot of excitement. Hi, what is your name?
My name is Ursula Vlasis.
Ursula Vlasis, and what is your name?
Marley Barberweisel.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Montana, and
all right, and what was your film tonight? What was it called?
Friends Can Take You Far.
And what was your inspiration for the film?
Well, like 2 years ago, Ursula called me up and she's like, I heard about this cool festival, we should enter it. And we never got to it, and then this year it became a school project. So then we used the same ideas. So
Wow, that's really exciting. So you guys knew about it before you even made the film?
Yeah, our teacher had promoted it for us to do.
That's really exciting. Did you find out about it through school?
Yes.
And what are you guys excited to see the other filmmakers tonight?
Yeah, it's been super cool to meet them throughout the week. It's cool. It's going to be even more fun to see what they created.
What was your favorite part about all the activities that happened throughout the week?
Just getting to know people around the world is just really amazing. That the people who share our passion of filmmaking, it's awesome.
That's so great. That's so exciting. All right. Well, we'll see you guys inside. That'll be it for today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, what is your name?
Hi, my name's Ellie Newman.
And where are you from?
I'm from Adelaide, South Australia.
Wow, that was very far. How was it getting here?
It took a long time on the plane, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, and what was your favorite part of all the activities you got to do this week in Portland?
I love spending time at JP's house. It was an amazing view. There was some nice pear trees around, which is really pretty.
That's wonderful. So, what was your inspiration for your film?
My film, at the time, I was working on a musical for the Unley High School musical of Addams Family. So I took inspiration from that to create a film around a actor trying to find the perfect costume for his film.
I see. All right. Well, are you excited to see your fellow filmmakers tonight and what they've made?
Absolutely. So far, I've only seen the people from Australia, what they've made. So I'm excited to see what America has to offer.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right. Well, we'll see you inside then. It was great talking to you. All right. Hi. What is your name?
My name is Dylan.
And where are you from?
I'm from Sacramento, California.
All right. What inspired your film today?
I was inspired. I like nature and animals, and that's basically what my film is about.
About nature? And you entered into the film last year. What is it like being back in Portland again?
It's great.
How does it feel to be one of the winners again for the regional thing? How does that make you feel that you were able to do it twice in a row?
It makes me feel happy and thankful for everyone who's putting together the festival.
Are you excited to see what the other filmmakers have to offer? Have you seen any of them yet?
I've seen a few of them. I'm really excited to see them.
What was your favorite part of all the events that took place throughout the week?
So far, I like the parade.
What happened during the parade? Did you guys get to do anything together as a group?
Yeah, we went on a bus throughout the whole place, and then at one point we jumped off the bus and bought inflatable toys.
That sounds crazy. All right. Well, it was great talking to you, Dylan, and I'll see you on set, all right? All right. Nice to see you. Hi, what is your name?
My name's Ethan Webb. Yeah.
Ethan? Where are you from, Ethan?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan? What was it like getting here?
It was not that bad of a flight, but it was pretty easy getting over here. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of all the activities you guys got to do this week?
I really liked the tour. We toured a puppetry kind of facility, and I liked going around to the gorge and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Have you been to Portland before?
No, I haven't. No.
What was the inspiration for your film?
So I had a film camp, and we had to pick random ideas out of a bowl. And so we have Silent, and it's about a deaf girl, so it really gets inspiration from the Silent from that. So yeah, we worked on it last summer. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
How does it feel that after all that time since it was made how does it feel that it's actually got into the festival?
Yeah, it's crazy. I never thought it would go anywhere like this since it was a little bit older, but yeah, it's really cool how out of the stuff I've made, that one came through. It's pretty cool. So
yeah, that sounds really exciting. So is there anything you're looking forward to for the awards ceremony tonight? I'm
just happy to see all these incredible filmmakers' films and my film on the big screen. It's not always about the prizes or who winning. It's just about the experience, seeing it. So I'm excited for that.
I agree. I'm excited as well. So it was great talking to you, Ethan. I'll see you inside.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, what is your name?
Cedar.
Cedar?
Cedar Vickery.
Cedar? And what is your name?
I'm Jaden Berg.
Jaden Berg? Okay, and what is your name?
I'm Marvin.
Marvin?
Marvin Walder, yeah.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Bend, Oregon.
Bend? All right, and what inspired you guys to make a film for this festival?
The title of the music track that we found, it was named Discovery. That kind of gave us the idea of like finding something. And then you would kind of come up with what it was.
Yeah, we figured, maybe instead of just a discovery, it's a rediscovery. So we had our main character go and find a very old camera and said, okay, I'm gonna go film some stuff with it. And then he discovers, okay, I like this, and does more of it, gets more influence and gets better, and eventually just gets super busy he comes home one day super tired. He just decides to take the day off and go back to what he was doing with his old camera and just rediscover his old life.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm really excited to see it. And so, what have you guys been doing in Portland this past week that has been like fun with all the people? Like, what have been some activities you've done?
None of us have been in the activities in the past week. I mean, I just graduated high school yesterday, so I couldn't have made it if I wanted to. But I really wanted to be here for the studio visit. That seemed really cool.
Yeah. Have you guys seen any of the other films from the awards yet?
Unfortunately, haven't seen any of the other films, but we met a lot of the filmmakers that were competing with us just earlier this evening.
What are you guys excited for the award show?
I'm just really excited. A lot of what I was hoping for was making connections with all of these guys, and a lot of that I've already done. And it's good. It's really good to meet all these people. But I'm excited to see who wins. I'd be happy with really any of these guys winning because I know them all and they're kind of friends now, right?
That's so sweet. Yeah, it's really great to hear. Yeah. Do you guys think you're gonna make another film for next year's?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
That's so great to hear. All right, it was wonderful talking to you guys.
talking to you.
We'll see you guys inside.
All right.
Yeah. Hi. All right, so what are you guys' names and where are you from?
I'm Nathan Andicker. I'm Emerson Smith.
I'm Jackson Matney Baggett.
And where are you from?
We're all from Bozeman, Montana.
All right, and what inspired you guys to make a movie for this festival?
Well, Mr. Strand, our teacher, told us about the Silent Film Festival, and so this year we decided to do it, actually, and so from there on it was just, experimenting and trying and all sorts of things.
Did you guys start working together through school, or did you guys start working outside of it?
We're all best friends.
Yeah. That's so sweet. So what inspired the story behind your film?
Lots of, there was a bunch of ideas we had that eventually evolved into this.
So lots of failed attempts, and then it kind of led to our story that we have right now.
All right. And were you guys here for the week in Portland? And did you guys do all the activities? Yeah. What was your guys' favorite activities?
I think I liked, going on the drive everywhere.
I liked the Michael Curry studio tour.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
I liked yesterday, the parade. That was really my favorite part.
That sounds wonderful. All right, well, it was great talking to all of you guys, and I'll see you guys inside. Great? All right. Yeah, it was nice talking to you. Hi, what is your name?
I'm Ash.
Ash, and where are you from?
I'm from Adelaide, Australia.
Adelaide, wow. How long did it take you to get here?
About a day. It was really long.
Wow. Was it worth it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Well, so what inspired you to make a film for the International Youth Silent Film Festival?
I started it as part of my film course in high school, and it was just a really great thing to get involved in. Yeah.
Have you done it before, or is this your first year?
This is my first year.
And you made it all the way to Portland. Is that exciting?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and what inspired the story behind your film?
Just the music, really, and just listening to that, and that was what motivated it for me.
All right, do you think you're going to try again next year and try to be a part of the film festival again?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to go again.
So were you here for all of the events that took place throughout the week in Portland?
Yeah, I've been here a week, yeah.
And what was your favorite event that you guys did?
I think the hike at the waterfall was pretty fun, yeah.
That sounds beautiful. I didn't know what any of you guys did, so hearing everyone's answers has been, amazing. Yeah, so, yeah. I will see you inside. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, what is your name?
I'm Kale McQuaid.
Kyle McQuaid, and what's your name?
Flynn Mazza.
Flynn, where are you guys from?
We're from Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia. And what was your guys' favorite part about being in Portland for the past week?
Probably going to see all the events, and the parade was really fun as well.
Yeah, we loved riding in the Rose Festival parade. It was really great.
Have you guys been to Portland before?
No, this is our first time overseas. It's first time.
Really? So never in the U.S.?
Never. It's been such a great experience though. We've loved it.
Portland's not a very good example of like the whole country, but it's a pretty great city. So what inspired you guys to make a film for the International Youth Silent Film Festival?
Well, we'd been friends since primary school, and we'd both had a passion for film. And then we sort of realized, hey, why not team up and make a film together? So we actually entered the competition in 2017, and then we got the Audience Choice Award at our state regional, but we didn't make global, so we thought we'd try our luck again, and we've loved every moment of it. It's been great working here.
Yeah, just like making movies growing up together, we want to put it into a competition and see how it'll go against other films. Yeah.
Have you guys competed in any other festivals?
Yes, we entered the Melbourne International Youth Film Festival recently. Apart from that, just this one. Yeah.
That sounds great. Well, how many movies have you guys made together?
We've done just these two, and then we have a YouTube channel though, Mindwood Studios. So we've just been making short films to upload to that as well.
And what inspired the story behind the film that you guys have at the festival tonight?
Yeah, so when we were doing our idea development, we were doing a lot of research, and we found some YouTube videos and movies that you'd split screen in their films. So we thought we'd try and incorporate that into our story. So we ended up making a murder mystery, and we used split screen throughout our whole film.
Also, like the noir theme, which is what Suspect is about. We really wanted to try and do that because it's more black and white, and I've never really done a film like that before, so that was fun to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Were there any other themes that you almost picked, like anything else that like really got your attention?
Yeah, well, we wanted something, really like thrilling and like serious. So noir was sort of always the top pick for us this year.
All right. And how long are you guys going to be staying in Portland?
So we both fly out tomorrow morning. Yeah, we've been here a week. Yeah.
And so, what do you guys think? Whatever happens tonight, like what do you guys think? What do you guys think you're gonna feel like? Like, are you guys gonna be happy if someone else wins? Or are you gonna be like annoyed?
100%. Like doing all the events with the filmmakers, they're all lovely people, and I'm really happy for anyone to win. It's just been a great week so far. So.
Well, that's so wonderful. It was great talking to you guys, and I'll see you inside. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Joseph from Auckland, New Zealand.
Sorry, what?
I'm Joseph from Auckland, New Zealand.
Joseph from Auckland, New Zealand. Great. All right. And so, have you been in Portland for this past week?
Yes, I have been hanging out with the other filmmakers. It's been absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
And what was your favorite event that you guys all did together?
Definitely the studio tour, the Michael Curry studio tour, I think. The guy is brilliant, and he says some really fascinating and inspiring sort of stuff. It's really interesting, especially because the film we've done, there are a lot of practical effects and a lot of special effects, and so, to hear words, from the master of that sort of thing is really interesting.
Yeah, that sounds really great. So, what inspired you to join the International Youth Silent Film Festival this year?
Losing last year. So, because our teacher sort of pushed us towards it a few years back, you guys got to try this, you guys got to try this. And then begrudgingly we did it, and we lost terribly. And then sort of that night I stayed up in the hotel writing the first draft of what eventually became the film that we've brought here.
So, and did you come to Portland last year as well then?
I did not, no.
You went to the regional one in Australia? Great. Yeah, I actually did that too. I was in the regional last year as well. Yeah, but of course in Portland.
So you're a filmmaker yourself then?
Yeah, I am, but I also enjoy just doing this. Yeah, it's a great film. This is a great festival and everything. Yeah. And do you think you're going to be a part of it again next year?
I'd love to be. I don't really know how much time we're going to have next year, but because we run a film club at school and we're involved in, do mentoring and stuff like that, so we'll be involved in some capacity. We just don't know how much yet.
Do you think you'd bring the festival to your school and try to show more kids that this is something that they can do?
Yep, definitely. I think so. Actually being here and standing here, I think, is proof that this is a thing that we can do. Is like, it's gonna mean a lot. This is being broadcast live, right? Hi, everyone.
Like, how does it feel to be like one of the kids who gets to come here and like show everybody that we can do this? Like, we can create like a film that can get recognized.
Oh, I still don't believe it's happening. I still think this is all just a weird dream, and I'm gonna wake up soon. But yeah, no, it's phenomenal.
That's wonderful to hear. Yeah. So I've had a great time talking to you, and I'll see you too. I'll see you inside. Yeah. And now we have our celebrity jury members. Hi, I'm Olivia. What's your name?
Hi, Joe Rubinaccio.
All right, nice to meet you. So, what brings you here?
So I currently work at Warner Brothers. I was a film major, and I met the founders, and they're amazing, and it's such an important cause. This is my first year doing it, so I'm super excited to see what the kids have come up with. But I think this is so important because giving an audience to these amazing, talented youth is it's rare, especially on a global scale. So I'm really excited to be a part of this. It's something new.
What are some things you're going to be paying close attention to when you're watching all the films tonight?
So the most important thing to me is the story. It has to make sense. It has to flow, and then from there. That's the most important thing. You're telling a story. So that's what I want to see. And then also some of the editing, the direction, the cohesiveness of the piece, and how it goes with the music. Because the music, again, is also an important part with the organ. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And it's my first time with the silent film genre, too. So I created my own in school. So now I get to see how these kids do it.
So how does it feel being surrounded by all of these kids who have traveled so far to come here for this event?
Yeah, talking with them, they're so amazing. Like their passion and they're driven and they're so much further than most kids at their age, and I think that's so important. And one of the things I tell them is keep honing on that craft, keep going, keep doing it, keep learning what's new, what's next, and staying with it and staying passionate about it. And that's the most important part.
Yeah. So a lot of people traveled very far to be here today. Did you travel very far?
I came from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. That's so nice. All right.
My first time in Portland too. It's an amazing city, and the team is amazing. And the fact that they can enter from all over the world for free and get this audience and get this exposure is so amazing. I'm enthralled.
Well, it's been so wonderful talking to you, and I will see you inside for the show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Thanks, everybody.
Hi, what is your name?
My name's Drew Sawinski. How are you tonight?
Great. Nice to meet you. So, what brings you here tonight?
So I'm one of the judges, and I am really excited to be here to help and support this organization and the fantastic kids who are participating in it. So, yeah.
So have you ever done anything like this before? Been a jury of a big festival like this?
So I haven't on a festival. I've done other sort of judging for a lot of major competitions, but I handle the major telecom and media accounts for one of the largest banks in the world. So I work very closely with some of the largest names, Netflix, Disney, Hulu, and so I spend a lot of time in the studios there. So it's really great. So I have a very good perspective on what I'm looking for and what I would like to see in some of these films.
And what are those things? What are you looking for? What would you like to see? And what are the things that you're going to be paying close attention to?
So there's a number of categories that are important to me. I mean, a storyline is really important. I think editing is very important. I want to see some out-of-the-box creative thinking, and I think at the end of the day, I want to see how the vision comes together in a way that's meaningful and emotional, right? So I want to feel something when I see some of these. I don't really care about the genre as much as the emotion that it creates within my soul, so to speak. So yeah.
That's very understandable. So, how long have you been in Portland? Are you in Portland just for this event, or do you live here?
I'm just in Portland for this event. So we're from Los Angeles and Las Vegas. So we live in Hollywood, as you can well imagine.
Yeah, that's
but
great.
We love Portland. Portland is an amazing city.
We're so glad to have you here, and it was great talking to you. And I will see you inside.
All right, lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hi, what is your name?
Hey, I'm Alicia J. Rose. I'm a judge tonight.
What are you excited? Are you excited to see all of the movies tonight?
I can't wait to see what the youth have made and how it works with the live music, the original soundtracks. That's really exciting.
And what are you looking for in the films tonight? Like, what are the things you're going to be paying close attention to when it comes to scoring?
Well, I'm a story person, so I'm excited to see how strong the stories are, also production value, direction, editing, cohesiveness of idea and vision, and point of view, as someone's voice, and how strongly that resonates.
Yeah. So, is this your first time judging the International Youth Silent Film Festival?
This is my first time judging the International Youth Silent Film Festival, but I have been here and enjoyed the films before, so I knew I'd be in for a treat. The tough thing is going to be in 20 seconds making some split decisions in between those films. So,
have you been able to talk to any of the kids who are here from so far away?
I haven't talked to any of the kids. I have talked to some of the parents over wine in the pre-thing. So hopefully, there was no undue influence. Yeah. But it was lovely to chat with them, and they seem really excited. And it's really lovely to see young people supported by their families and loved ones and the community, and just thrilling to, watch their work after it's been made. It's exciting.
Yeah, well, it's been so great talking to you, and we'll see you inside. Yeah. Hi, what is your name?
Hey, I'm Steve Oster.
Steve, hi. So you're a celebrity juror tonight, right?
Yes, I am.
Are you excited to see all of the films that the kids have made tonight?
I am. I'm always excited to see them. This is my, I don't know, maybe 6th, 7th year judging. I can't remember. And every year they just get better, and it's really amazing to see the growth. Yeah.
So, how over those 6 years, how has the festival changed and progressed?
It's got more and more popular, right? New areas get added into it, new parts of the world that come and participate in it. And I love that each of those places kind of then get other people involved, and they grow kind of a life of their own. So it's been really great to watch it spread.
And what is something that you look for when you're judging the kids' films?
It's so hard. I kind of liken it to trying to judge a 50-yard freestyle swim. The span between first and sixth is 3/1000ths of a point, because they're all amazing in their own ways. So, a lot of times it's just sort of, especially this will be the first time I see any of them, it's just seeing kind of how it hit me and how it felt and what the audience reaction is to it, and you kind of just get a sense for them, and then I go back and pick my top 3 and sort of sort through it from there. But it is not an easy process to judge. It's really, really tough.
Is it emotion based? Is it story based? How important are the visuals really important to you?
All of it. You know what I mean? There'll be one that stands out for whatever reasons, and sometimes it's story, and sometimes it's style, and sometimes they all have their own unique qualities. So that's what makes it that much more difficult.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it was great talking to you, and we will see you inside.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Hi. What is your name?
My name is Tom DeSanto.
All right, and what brings you here tonight?
It's the 10th anniversary of the festival, so friends with JP, and been here, judge for 10 years. So it's just great to see it grow, and now it's international, and just making art a global powerhouse.
So you've been here since its first year.
Yeah.
Well, what's some main differences from the first year to now?
It's interesting. It's definitely grown because of the amount of countries, and you see kids coming from all over the planet, Australia, New Zealand, but the thing that remains the same is the kids always sort of speak from their heart, and that's kind of the great thing about these stories is it's their voice being up on a big screen and them being able to share that with the planet. It's a powerful thing for those kids too.
And what are some things that you look for when you are judging the films?
I think that the most important thing is someone who has a vision, and it's also something might be some heart, it might be comedy. It depends on what their voice they're trying to give out there, but the most important thing is that they're fearless with it and that they command sort of that screen. And you get this sort of lightning in a bottle sometimes with a film where it just sort of connects, and that's the magic of it.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you, and we will see you inside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye, Portland.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, Isaac, that wraps it up here on the red carpet. We have some really nervous and excited filmmakers tonight.
I would be too. I mean, imagine traveling all the way from Australia or New Zealand to be here. What was your favorite thing about interviews? What impressed you the most?
I just loved how all of the kids were so supportive of each other. Like, they've gotten to know each other so much over the past week of doing all these cool events in Portland that now they don't even care if they win. They're just so happy for each other, and they're so happy that they're here that they just want to be here and continue just watching everything. It's wonderful.
That's really exciting. Well, I think it's time for us to open the show, Olivia, so we'll see you inside as the 2019 Global Awards show starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 Global Awards show for the International Youth Silent Film Festival. Please welcome to the stage your mistress and master of ceremonies, Olivia Bendis and Isaac Ellingson.
Wow, Isaac, look at this crowd. We are so glad that you could be here tonight to celebrate these amazing achievements in film.
We sure are, Olivia. Well, I mean, we also have to welcome our viewers watching us live on Twitter and Facebook. I mean, the International Youth Silent Film Festival is truly global in participation, and we have some very anxious friends and family members watching us tonight online from all over the world.
Such a great night or morning or day, wherever you might be watching us. Tonight we will see the winning films from our regional and national competitions compete yet again for additional recognition. Tonight, all of the films use the music composed by our festival's resident artist, Nathan Avakian, who will be performing the live field organ with our films tonight.
This festival would not exist without the amazing filmmakers whose works have been celebrated all year long. So we have some of them here with us tonight, and actually most of them are here with us tonight. So let's please welcome them to the stage.
From El Dorado Hills, California, Dylan Bott. Here from Bend, Oregon, Cedar Vickery, Marvin Walder, and Jaden Berg. From Auckland, New Zealand, Joseph Hisayasu. From Melbourne, Australia, Cale McQuaid and Flynn Maza.
And winning the long distance award, traveling the longest distance to be with us here tonight, from Adelaide, Australia, we've got Ashlyn Bleschke and Ellen Newman.
Here from Bozeman, Montana, Emerson Smith, Nathan Andecker, and Jackson Matney Baggett. And also from Bozeman, Montana, Marley Boazel and Ursula Vlases. And welcome Ethan Webb from Rockwood, Michigan.
We also want to thank our sponsors of the festival, Thanhouser Film Preservation, Britcast, the Portland Rose Festival Foundation, and Film Oregon. Also, special thanks to Michael Curry Studios and Pizan Farms for sponsoring events for the filmmakers and their families during the award week.
Tonight's films will be juried live to determine the winner. Please welcome in our audience our celebrity guest jurors, or jury members.
Writer, director, producer from Portland, Oregon, Alicia Rose.
Joining us from Los Angeles, movie producer and writers whose credits include X-Men and Transformers, Mr. Tom DeSanto.
Also joining us from Los Angeles, managing director at J.P. Morgan Chase, Mr. Drew Soinski. From Kauai, Hawaii, TV producer whose credits include Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, Grimm, and the new HBO series For All Mankind, Mr. Steve Oster. And last, from Los Angeles, TV producer whose credits include Extra, Mr. Joe Rubinaccio.
We will have a brief intermission after the screening to tally our juror scores, so filmmakers, good luck, and without further ado, on with the show.
Alright, here's my plan. We're gonna make a 3-minute short film. Then we're gonna submit it to the International Youth Silent Film Festival, and we're gonna win. Here's how. It all starts with an idea. Now, I've actually come up with hundreds of ideas while listening to the 10 music tracks the festival provides. We just need to pick one track to score our film, and one of our ideas. So let's narrow it down. Then, we need to get organized. Write the script, cast characters, lock down the location, shop a gearless storyboard. I mean, it's fine if we skip a few of these steps, we'll still get the film done. But the more organized, the better, right? Then, we need to film the thing. Lights, camera, and action. And cuts. You know the drill. Get every shot we need before yelling, "That's a wrap!" The next step is going to be editing. And we don't need a super high-end, fancy schmancy editing suite to get this thing cut. We can edit it on our phones if we need to. I mean, if it came down to it, we could even shoot it on our phones. What matters is a story. Trust me. Then, we need to upload it. We just need to go to makesilentfilm.com and find a regional festival that's closest to our area. Follow the submission guidelines, fill out the form, and, well, upload. And we wait to hear back. And, I don't know, it sounds pretty easy, right? Just asking the filmmakers here in the audience tonight. They'll all say it was a piece of cake. Just kidding. Okay, all jokes aside, the films here tonight are amazing, and I can't wait to get the show started. So without further ado, let's watch these films.
thank you very much. And gosh, congratulations, filmmakers. Just stunning work. I am always amazed at the things that you produce, and it's really such a pleasure for me to be able to have the honor of accompanying your work and helping to share it with the world. So thank you and good luck. Before we get to the awards, while they are still being tabulated and figured out, I'm going to take this opportunity to debut a new composition for the festival. I do this every year. Now that we have 10 scores, we keep the number at 10, so we let one go every year and put a new one into the rotation. And so I try and think about what you guys might want what stories you might want to tell that maybe aren't supported by the current soundtracks. And I thought, I think it's time for one that is really, it's like adventure maybe kind of heroic, but a little bit darker, maybe more ominous and mysterious, but really intense. Something epic. So I'm calling it epic. And and I took some inspiration from Hans Zimmer and Danny Elfman and things along those lines. So hopefully this will give you kind of a new thing. This is going to be replacing the mystery score. So you might actually catch a few elements that are kind of an homage to the old mystery score. But hopefully this will give you something to get excited about. So as I play this piece, just imagine what the possibilities are, stories you might be able to tell. See if it excites you. And afterwards, I believe it will be live on the website, available for download if you want to listen again and make a film to go with it. So with that, thank you so much for this opportunity to be a part of this evening and accompany your work and enjoy the new score, Epic.
please welcome back to the stage Olivia Bendis and Isaac Ellingson.
What an amazing night of film. Thank you, Nathan Avakian.
And now, please join Olivia and me in welcoming to the stage the president and creator of the International Youth Silent Film Festival, Mr. John Polinick.
Oh, I'm exhausted. Thank you, Isaac and Olivia. What great mistress and master of ceremonies. We audition high school students and make this an all-youth event, and I thank you for your professionalism. So I have in my hands stuff that involves prizes and money. I'm going to put them down for a second. And I just wanted to say it's a really brave thing for a young person to share their work in such a public way and have it judged. So, huge congratulations to all the filmmakers for allowing us to see your works. You're all fantastic. This is a chance where I get to thank lots of people. Our board of directors for your extraordinary talent, treasure, and time to make the festival happen. We really appreciate it. I'd like to, if Raul Gomez is in the audience, please stand and wave. Raul is the, Raul's the executive director of the Metropolitan Youth Symphony, and on January 12th, Nathan's scores are going to be composed for full orchestra. And at the winter concert of the Metropolitan Youth Symphony, you'll see films with full orchestra accompaniment here in Portland, Oregon. So that's really exciting. Well, thank you for your... If there are any teachers in the audience tonight, please stand up and take a bow for what teachers do. At this time, I'd like to welcome up to the stage our celebrity jurors to help give out our prizes. So if Alicia, Tom, Drew, Steve, and Joe, if you could make your way up to the stage, that would be great. So, thank you. You love that theater organ, don't you? You do? So while they're making their way up, I'd like to thank our worldwide partners who may be watching tonight. The Theatre Organ Society of South Australia, and if Barb Cornish is in the audience, she's flown in from Adelaide, Australia to be with us tonight. Thank you, Barb. We have a wonderful partner in Australia, the Palace Cinema Group. Thank you, Palace Cinemas. For our Yellowstone Regional, our partner there is Montana State University and the National Writing Project. Wonderful stuff happening in education around the festival. Thank you. This year we also partner with SchoolTube to bring learning technology, web-based plans to districts all over the world. So thank you, SchoolTube. Bliss Productions in the historic Elledge Theater in Denver, Colorado, MSP Film Society in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Bay Court Performing Arts Center and Government in Taronga, New Zealand, and finally Her Highness Sheikha Jawahi Al Qasimi in the government of Sharjah. Wonderful worldwide partners. So I'm going to pass the mic and see if you guys have any words of wisdom to share from your experience. Alicia?
Wow, amazing work, so hard to decide, so many high-scoring films in my opinion, and it's exciting to see young people share their incredible work and their vision, their point of view. A lot of political stuff, which was interesting too, and lots of exciting imagination, so keep it up, you're the future.
I'm going to echo what Alicia just said, which is keep doing it. You're all here this evening because you have a talent at this. You're talented storytellers. So oftentimes the question comes up for us sometimes when we're talking with y'all, well, you know, how do I make a career out of this, or how do I pursue this? And you just do it. You get out there and you do it. Whatever avenue you can find, just keep doing it. I also want to thank the parents who are here, who are supporting. As the 14-year-old kid who had a mechanical shark in my swimming pool so I could make a spoof of Jaws, my parents, you know, looked out the window and I'm sure went, what's going on out there? But continued to support me, and somehow I managed to make a career out of it. So thank you, parents, for trusting this talent in your youth.
Wow, I'm completely blown away. When I first agreed to do this, I had no idea what I was going to see, and I just am awed. You know, I laughed, I cried, it was amazing. So it was just really some wonderful, wonderful things that I saw, and keep it up. I think at the end of the day, the emotion that you're generating, the joy you can give with your message. Some of the political messages were beautiful and soft and terrific, and I just think y'all are terrific. So keep up the good work.
Yeah, again, wow. Such an amazing talent. And, you know, I went to film school and having seen and done some things, I'm just amazed at these ages to be doing, and having this exposure has been great to watch. And I just keep learning, keep evolving, keep growing. Nothing's too small. Keep doing it, and be open-minded. You guys are super talented, and you're way ahead of everybody else. Just keep going. Keep going. It's amazing for me because this is my 10th year being a judge, and to see the evolution of younger people's voices, not only here in this country, but around the world. You give us hope, you know? And I think that's the thing that I always take from this, is that the future is in good hands. Don't be afraid to use your voice, and just keep making art. Is the best weapon good has on the planet. Good luck.
Thank you, everybody. You're fantastic judges. And I want to thank the audiences out there. The greatest gift you can give an artist is an audience. So thank you for being here and supporting the filmmakers. All right. I'm going to stay here and I'll slide over here. And now we get to announce prizes.
Thank you so much, JP, and our celebrity jurors. You do so much for Portland and now for the world with your support of the International Youth Silent Film Festival.
And now let's share with you our winners of the 2019 Global Awards Show. Our second runner-up and the winner of the $500 prize is...
Random Act of Kindness.
Shout out to you all the way in New Zealand. Thank you for your submission. All right. Our first runner-up and the winner of a $1,000 prize is...
$1,500 prize. Oh. The Great Escape.
In Melbourne, Australia. All right. And our winner of the 2019 Global Award and the $3,000 prize is...
Overexposed.
And thank you to them also in New Zealand. Over here.
Sorry, I'm kind of speaking a bit rambling. Overexposed is not my film. Overexposed is the film by one of my greatest friends, Harry Ashley in New Zealand. So Harry, if you're watching, and you bloody well better be, you're one of my personal heroes, and you're an absolute legend, mate. So you've earned this more than anybody, and thank you so much. And thank you else to everybody who's made this incredible festival a possibility. So thank you, and congratulations, Harry.
All right, well, cool. Now it's time for us to encourage all of you young filmmakers out there to start filming again. Applications for regionals are now open.
This year, we welcome 2 new regional and host cities, Denver, Colorado, and Minneapolis, St. Paul.
So, log on to makesilentfilm.com to start your application and learn more.
From all of us here at the Hollywood Theater, good night and see you next year.